destroyed energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Large-scale voltage transfer confirmed. Descendants, stop the enemy troop deployment.
Deploying arcade. I am the original.
Perfectly done. bombs out. Perfectly done. I let my guard down. It's cooking time. Yeah. Perfectly done.
Okay, so here we are in the laboratory, and we're going to test out and show you guys this build that I've made with Ultimate Blair and see how you think about it. All right, so we're going to go into here in the settings, and we notice that his crit rate is at 38.46%. So it's going to, he needs crit rate to do his skills, but I haven't added any crit rate to him except for on the mods, not even in the arcade tuning. We'll check that out in a second. But the reason I haven't is because if you do this, you get at least 6 flame zones. Now that they're out, look at the crit rate, 100%, which means while those flame zones are on the ground, his crit rate goes all the way up. That being said, let's check out the build. All right, first off, Descendant modules. I'm using Power Beyond because that's just a flat 14%, or I think 15% if you get the max rolls on it. It's a flat 14% damage. All right, next level recipe, of course. Mid-air maneuvering, that's a choice you guys can make on your own, whatever you want to use. The cooldown mods, Nimble Fingers, MP conversion. Then we've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 crit mods. You don't need the skill insight because you build up your own crit rate. You have plenty of it. You get up to 100% without it. Okay. Then we've also got Dimension Specialist and Fire Specialist. All right. Then we've got a skill expansion for the effect range to make it even bigger. You get his third ability that fans out the flames. It's further out, the more expansion, the more range you have. Same thing, we got Battle Up Stamina for duration and XP, and HP, because you want some health and a little bit of duration on those flame zones. Not a whole lot, just a little. And right here is a big one. All his damage skills are dimension. So with the dimension active, when you're using a dimension skill, you get another 20% cooldown. 20.5%. So that right there, every time he's using his dimension skills, he's getting an extra cooldown. So you don't need a buttload of cooldown. However, he does have plenty. Cooldowns at negative 0.75. There's cooldown on the reactor. There's cooldown here. So he's got plenty of cooldown. He can use his abilities over and over again. No big deal. All right. That's the modules. With the reactor, he's dimension. So he's using a fire dimension reactor, burning phase. Now I've got crit damage and cooldown on here. That way he's got plenty of cooldown, and you want extra damage out of your crit rate, or your crit hits from your skills. And of course, the Slayer set for maximum damage. All right, moving on to the gun. The main thing I'm using is Peacemaker. It's just a stat stick. It's so that he has plenty of sprint. He can move faster and run and keep up and be out there throwing flame zones down and everything else. Mine's got 3 sprint speed scores, 3 sprint speed, sorry, that's hard to say, sprint speed cores, so he can just go as fast as possible. All right, with the RK tuning, it's a pretty basic crit tree. That's all it is. So we're going over here, getting all our skill damage, skill power, skill cost, skill range, the gold skill power. Going up here, getting the gold cooldown. Going to the left here to get a little bit more crit damage out of his build. Going up here, and we're using fire cohesion to get we're just trying to get as much damage as possible out of him. And he's got plenty of health. He's got a butt ton of damage. He's got plenty of cooldown, and he gets the maximum amount of crit rate. Version reinforcement, because he's using his skill so much, I've got this to help out with his skill cost. That for the MP, because once again, he's using his skill constantly. And that for that little bit of duration. That way he keeps those flame zones out as long as possible. All right, well, thank you all for watching. And that's been my Ultimate Blair build. Hope you enjoy.